Welcome to the Pariksha Academy. Today's topic is Major River Basins of India. Major River Basins of India. A river basin is the entire geographical area drained by a main river and its tributaries towards a common outlet. India is divided into numerous large and small river basins because of variations in relief, rainfall, geological structure and surface slope. On the basis of size, river basins in India are generally classified into major, medium and minor river basins. River basins having a catchment area of more than 20,000 square kilometers are generally classified as major river basins. The major river basins of India include the Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra, Barak, Mahanadi, Brahmani Batarani, Subarnarekha, Godavari, Krishna, Pennar, Kaveri, Narmada, Tapi, Mahi and Sabarmati. Himalayan river basins. The Indus Basin is the major river basin of northwestern India. Within India, it extends across Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Punjab, Haryana and parts of Rajasthan. The major rivers of the Indus Basin include the Indus, Jhelum, Chenab, Ravi, Beas and Satluj. The Indus Basin is international in character and extends beyond India into areas associated with China, Afghanistan and Pakistan. The Ganga Basin is the largest river basin in India and supports a vast population and extensive agricultural region. Within India, the Ganga Basin extends across parts of Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, West Bengal, Haryana, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Himachal Pradesh and Delhi. The Yamuna, Ramganga, Ghaghra, Gandak, Kosi, Son and Damodar are among the important tributaries of the Ganga river system. The Ganga Basin contains tributaries originating in both the Himalayan and peninsular regions, producing considerable hydrological diversity. The vast alluvial plain of the Ganga Basin is among the most fertile and densely populated regions of India. The Brahmaputra Basin is the major river basin of northeastern India. Within India, it extends mainly across Arunachal Pradesh and Assam. Before entering India, the Brahmaputra flows through Tibet as the Yalang Sangpo and enters Arunachal Pradesh as the Siang or Dihang. After being joined by rivers such as the Dibang and Lohit, the main channel is known as the Brahmaputra. The Brahmaputra Basin is characterized by high rainfall, enormous discharge, heavy sediment load, braided channels and frequent floods. The Barak Basin is mainly associated with southern Assam and adjoining parts of northeastern India. The Barak later enters Bangladesh and becomes part of the Meghna river system. East-flowing peninsular river basins. The Godavari Basin is the largest river basin of peninsular India and is among the largest river basins of India after the Ganga Basin. The Godavari Basin extends across parts of Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, Orissa and Karnataka. The Pranhita, Indravati, Sabari, Manjira and Purna contribute to the extensive drainage network of the Godavari Basin. The Krishna Basin is a large multi-state river basin of peninsular India. It extends mainly across Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. The Bhima and Tungabhadra form two particularly important sub-basin systems within the Krishna Basin. The Mahanadi Basin extends mainly across Chhattisgarh and Orissa, with smaller portions in Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Jharkhand. The Chhattisgarh Plain in the upper basin and the extensive deltaic plain of Orissa in the lower basin are important geographical units of the Mahanadi Basin. The Kaveri Basin extends mainly across Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, with smaller areas in Kerala and Puducherry. The Kaveri Basin is smaller than the Godavari and Krishna basins, but it is exceptionally important for irrigation and intensive agriculture. The Pennar Basin extends across the dry and semi-arid regions of Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. Its river discharge is strongly dependent on monsoon rainfall. The Brahmani and Batarani basins are mainly developed across the plateau and coastal regions of Jharkhand and Orissa and drain towards the Bay of Bengal. The Subarnarekha Basin extends across Jharkhand, West Bengal and Orissa. It forms an important drainage basin extending from the Chota Nagpur Plateau to the eastern coast. West-flowing peninsular river basins. The Narmada Basin is the most important west-flowing river basin of central India. Most of it lies in Madhya Pradesh, with smaller portions in Maharashtra and Gujarat. The Narmada Basin is particularly associated with the structurally controlled valley between the Vindhya and Satpura ranges and drains towards the Arabian Sea. The Tapi Basin is a west-flowing basin located south of the Narmada. It extends across Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra and Gujarat. The largest portion of the Tapi Basin lies in Maharashtra, with the Khandesh region forming an important geographical unit within it. The Mahi Basin extends across Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Gujarat. The Mahi flows westwards and enters the Gulf of Khambhat. A distinctive feature of the Mahi River is that it crosses the Tropic of Cancer twice. The Sabarmati Basin extends across Rajasthan and Gujarat. The Sabarmati originates in the Aravalli region and flows towards the Gulf of Khambhat. Numerous small river basins occur between the Western Ghats and the western coast. Their drainage areas are generally small because of steep gradients and the proximity of the sea. Regional pattern of river basins. Most of India's large river basins drain towards the Bay of Bengal. This is mainly due to the general eastward slope of peninsular India and the eastern outlet of the Ganga-Brahmaputra system. The area draining towards the Arabian Sea is comparatively smaller but includes the Indus, Narmada, Tapi, Mahi, Sabarmati and numerous short rivers of the western coast. Himalayan river basins are influenced by both snowmelt and monsoon rainfall, whereas the natural discharge of most peninsular basins is primarily controlled by monsoon rainfall. Active tectonics, intense erosion and heavy sediment transport are important characteristics of Himalayan basins, while peninsular basins have developed over an older and comparatively stable landmass. River basins and water resources. A river basin forms a natural geographical unit for water resource planning because surface water, groundwater, rainfall, sediment and land use are closely interconnected. Large basins such as the Ganga, Godavari, Krishna, Mahanadi and Kaveri support some of India's major irrigated agricultural regions. River basins with steep gradients and high relief generally offer greater hydroelectric potential, while extensive plain basins are particularly favorable for irrigation and, in suitable stretches, inland navigation. Dams and reservoirs within river basins play important roles in water storage, irrigation, drinking water supply, hydroelectric generation and flood management. Rainfall and water availability are not uniform throughout a river basin. Therefore, the water status of a basin cannot be assessed only from its total volume of water. Many major river basins extend across more than one state. Interstate coordination is therefore essential for water allocation, reservoir operation and irrigation development. The Indus, Ganga and Brahmaputra basins cross international boundaries, making international cooperation important for their water management. Urbanization, deforestation, agricultural expansion and changes in land use within a basin can alter surface runoff, groundwater recharge and sediment movement. Changes in the upper parts of a basin can influence floods, water availability, sediment supply and river ecology in downstream areas. Therefore, the entire basin needs to be considered as an interconnected geographical unit. Integrated river basin management treats the main river, tributaries, groundwater, land use and ecosystems as interconnected components rather than managing them separately. Climate change can affect river basins through changes in rainfall variability, extreme precipitation, drought frequency and glacier conditions. For examination purposes, the Ganga should be associated with the largest river basin in India, the Godavari with the largest peninsular river basin, the Narmada and Tapi with major west-flowing basins, and the Brahmaputra with exceptionally high discharge and sediment load. For map-based study, particular attention should be given to the boundaries, major water divides and drainage directions of the Indus, Ganga, Brahmaputra, Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, Kaveri, Narmada and Tapi basins. Thank you very much for joining us. For more useful study material, please like and share this video, and subscribe to the Pariksha Academy channel.